night vision goggles?
That might.
Nothing else really feels right.
Yeah, because like
Other than Duralumin case.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Like this points out security.
Either that or like the night vision, because at this point my thoughts on why he was under the table was with the night vision goggles under the table would give him maybe a good spot where he could be out of the way.
We know
and
that,
see
but
what
the characters haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
So I think
that's something we have to be careful not to like jump ahead and try to answer questions that aren't being asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not it.
I just want to just remind everyone we still have time, but we have like less than 3 minutes, so
for the whole trial?
No, to solve this section.
Yeah,
so,
okay, that's what I thought.
yeah.
I was like, no, I see the timer in the top, yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you saw that, because, like, you know, I'd hate for us to time out.
Yeah. Shut up, Hajime. You can take damage. It's fine. Oh, we have 3 minutes every time I get it wrong, though. Okay.
Oh, that's fine then.
Nice. Okay.
It probably makes you auto-select whatever you're on then.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's the only other thing I can think of is the goggles. If it's not the goggles, then I would say the note. Like, we knew he was running security. Nothing else here says running security of what he was doing at the party. And confusion. Nope. I like that I'm the one telling me I'm wrong. Because it's wrong. Okay, so the file? No, not this file. This?
The murder threat.
Damn it! I am confusion.
What? Okay, what's the exact statement that I forget what we're talking about now.
Why he went under the table.
Yeah, so why he went under the table is quote-unquote related to what Byakuya was doing at the party, which was running security
there was a
detail.
knife under the table, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason Byakuya drove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing in the party, then okay. Right? Okay. Okay, that felt like something we figured out, but the game didn't, but... It has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that's obviously screams, I am the murder weapon?
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment? Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
You're welcome. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, but now there will be more. No matter how many there will only be one lie. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false one, you will fail. You will lower your trust. Oh, is that what the blue gauge is?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
That's your new health bar.
Well, I have 2.
Yeah, the other one's like your slowdown power.
Yeah, your energy.
Okay. No logic. Also, if you concentrate, there it is. You press the escape key and then you can do the door. Good luck and have fun. Night vision.
I'm thinking you're going to be right with that one.
Depends on what they say.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Sounds I like it's just correct.
If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Yeah.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Why is Ibuki's silhouette in the front? Spiky. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using night vision goggles we found under the table. He could sorry. If he was using those night vision goggles, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
That seems to be the case, otherwise I'm pretty sure the killer would have taken them with him. Hello?
You're being refuted now, too.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
I am very done with Mahiru. Way around.
You're right next to each other, too. Seriously, the killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised? Yeah, actually.
I like her hands on hip pose
Between you-
as she's like looking across
Yeah.
and talking to Hajime right beside her.
Now then, in this kind of argument, you will get a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the WASD keys. Huh?
Wait, is that?
The way is just
Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically. Huh? Huh?
Okay,
What do you mean?
I mean, we'll find out.
Based on
so,
that- Yes?
okay, I was gonna say, did you want me to give you kind of an explanation, or
Yeah?
do you want to just go for it?
No, you
okay,
can, yeah.
cool. Alright, so the way that it works is you use like basically like swords to slash through their arguments, and you want to try and cut all of them up.
Yeah.
And the way that you use WASD is the direction you slice. So if you hit, for example, W, you'll slice upwards, S downwards, D slice from left to right, vice versa. And of course, if you hit like AS at the same time, you'll do a diagonal slash going in that direction.
Oh, I could do
and-
diagonal, okay.
Yes,
Oh,
that's how
no.
important to know is diagonal.
Oh, no. Alright.
Yes.
You can skew the division in your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remarks, it will just In the bottom right-hand corner, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed, and the number of times you can cut during one round. Oh.
Is this Monster Hunter now?
You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be careful. When the mode skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the fight changes. This means the conversation will develop. Bringing swords to a conversation. Weak spots. You cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Skew the mood toward the other foot. Huh? So I can't cut the ones that have weak spots?
So at the end, you have to do basically like a button mash.
I think it'll be easier in practice than
yeah.
in explanation because
Okay.
this isn't really doing justice as to what you need to do.
Truth Blade. Huh.
Yeah, you have truth daggers instead of truth bullets. They're the same thing.
Huh.
We call these truth daggers negotiations.
Knife, draw them in case. And then swordsman.
You just use common sense. Do you want to cut it? The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh, just keep cutting?
Yeah, you want to cut them, but don't cut too many times because you don't want to waste and miss.
Okay, but what counts as a miss?
Not hitting anything.
Okay, but so yeah, just cut
Yeah.
if I see words then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
You want to cut everything.
Oh.
There you go. Now your cross the swords is tapping.
Huh?
You gotta click mash.
I was like my mouse button.
Yeah.
I was.
You have to go like bananas.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Where's your proof the color used though?
Oh. It's because oh, you gotta keep going. Some of them have durability.
I didn't know that. The game didn't tell me that.
They didn't.
What happened? I found a hole in
He
the
accidentally
argument.
hit the weak spot.
I'm sure Vyaki used knife. I'm so confused. So when I see the weak spot, do I click my mouse instead?
Yes. You want it because you know how you did like the truth bullets need to shoot the weak spot. That same image shows up, like the highlighted words show up, and you can shoot your dagger at it. Throw your dagger.
But only if I have the right. Okay. Well, only if I have the right dagger. This is a lot, man.
Mm-hmm. There we go. There you go.
This is so
was so
unnecessarily
bad.
complicated.
Welcome to Danganronpa 2.
Trust me, that's not even the worst minigame,
I didn't
man.
think that would
That will
be.
get easier as you go.
That one's
Get
actually
worse.
pretty easy once you understand it.
Vyaki was definitely the one who brought those goggles.
Definitely. But why?
Inside the Duralumina case Vyaki had with him during the party. Right! We found a similar... I forgot this, actually. We found a smaller case for storing the goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside the Duralumina case as well. Whoa! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
You love her.
Plus, Vyaki was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
It's almost like I did actual investigating while you were standing in the room. Sorry.
Then was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I?
Yeah, you were.
At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the Duralumina case along with the night vision goggles? No. The knife
I
was
don't like
from-
Hiyoko either, but I
Should
think
be
she's
able
probably
to
right.
Tick. Why does my ahoge wiggle? There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Huh? And duct tape?
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table. So that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
The wiggles of intense thought.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be... Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
I do. I do.
Yeah, this one's an easy one to...
We snuck into his room and found a letter. Da-dum, ba-da, music change. Da-da-da.
Hey, what the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him. Who's the someone?
No one besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me. Are you sure? The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh dear.
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everybody could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone.
I see. His strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Okay, that was weird. You all saw that? I couldn't click. Like the mouse wasn't there in the bottom corner. Is it really one of
They wanted it to settle in.
Who is it? Among Us. Who killed Byakuya?
Sus.
Enough already. Show yourself, you coward.
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I wasn't talking to you. No, sorry.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
The killer used a mark. It was the tip.
The
Or it was on the tape, rather. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
By painting them with glowing paint, it's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost as if it was premeditated.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer. That seals it.
Oh,
the
shut
killer
up.
is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
You just said no one could reach it. She's the same height as you, bruh.
Soda
In
is...
fact.
Which means it was you, Peko Ama.
Hey, Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
Never
funny
change.
that I also wear glasses IRL.
I do like that it's Carl's character accusing Carl's character of killing Carl's character.
I'm not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Piko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
You need to care about technicalities. This is a trial. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Nyar. Incorrecto. Blue-colored weak spots. This is the first debate. Why are you doing this to me, gang? If we can call the weak spots, you'll be able to argue spots. The blue ones will be called agree spots. Oh.
You can agree with people.
I can agree with people. Okay. When shooting agree
I'm
spots,
agreeing with you.
you need to flip your way of thinking. So what I'm presenting needs to confirm what they're saying.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. When your truth goals merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. A lot in here. You press the escape key. Okay, what are my bullets? What do we got? Teruteru, Chiaki. Oh, yeah, I have to remember what all of you told me?
You should be able to look at them, right?
Is
You
it
should be able to open
Nekomaru's
up your-
account? Because...
Sure, Peko was in the office. She could have caused the blackout at any time.
We're definitely not going to agree with you.
It's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Okay, so it's that with Nekomaru's, no?
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
I had more pressing matters.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, so it's Nekomaru and the before the... Neh.
Mm-hmm.
Because Chiaki is just that no one left the building. And I don't remember who my other one was. Oh, Teruteru, I don't care what you said. I'm sorry. Go away. Go. Wait. Ooh, the art!
Consent. Yeah.
I think Peko's telling the truth.
Huh? Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is Peko's alibi.
Yeah, I've been trying to use a minute time with the door to open it all.
Okay, strong man.
It's wild.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And I was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Aww.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started.
I see. So there's no way anyone could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko. I guess that would be true. You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
Kazuichi, this is why you're single. Like, you can't just tell a girl to admit to having bathroom trouble. Like, sir? See? Okay.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
You are also insensitive.
There's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
See, he's proud of her shit, though. Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about
Aww.
we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry.
Oh my
The smell
God!
wasn't that strong.
Nekomaru!
I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
No!
Oh my god.
I said it's fine.
Oh, brush.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something? As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Oh my god.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Can we kill him now? Seriously? Stop it.
Thank you.
But still, your stomach pain. Is that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Heh, I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Say, that might have happened.
The question is whether Peko's stomachache was a coincidence or someone intentionally caused it. We do not have evidence for that.
The irons?
Well, I mean,
No.
here's the thing.
Let's
Teruteru didn't give Peko her portion of food, right? She chose it.
Yeah.
Unless Teruteru intended to kill everybody in one go, and that's why earlier in the kitchen he was like, oh no, only 2 people ate my food.
Yeah, but then why isn't why only was one of the people affected by the food then?
Because Byakuya is the other person who ate.
No, Byakuya and Peko weren't the only 2 that ate.
Oh,
Akane did.
Akane.
ate.
Yeah.
Maybe she's
Also-
immune.
also it is I believe it is a clear rule that you're not allowed to kill everybody. That breaks the rules.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm disappointed about that. All rescinded.
Okay.
Knife.
No worries.
AC. Embarrassing pose. Party dishes?
Well, we're talking about the power up, so I'm thinking it's
No, we're talking about whether or not her stomachache is a coincidence.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Teruteru cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Oh. What am I refuting?
The
laxatives?
taste. The only thing that it seemed to be refuted was that last line.
Oh, and the laxatives.
The laxatives. It might be laxatives party dishes?
This feels weird. This one feels weird. What's that? That's all I have is party dishes. I can't shoot anything else. None of this makes sense with food.
Yeah, because I mean the embarrassing pose happened after the blackout. So.
And as yeah, there were no laxatives in the embarrassing pose. Begin.
A man was dead while that was happening. It's unfortunate.
A case.
Morning, Case.
Oh, sorry. Give me a sec. Oh, my spine. It's impossible laxatives were slipped into the food at the dining hall. Because Peko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Oh, okay, I see. Akane ate some of it too. Some?
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird
The
accusations.
dishes are innocent. I love that.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. She's the one who made the laxative accusation.
The fuck did you say, bitch?
Ibuki's pointing at him.
Yeah, this guy.
Cease this bickering! Let's just dismiss Peko's stomachache as a coincidence. And go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. Yeah. We already know that. Yeah, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
I want to slap her.
Excuse you?
Mm-hmm.
Trashy skin. No one's okay. No one stood up for her. You've all disappointed me. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. All the electronics, all of them, so many, everyone. Irons. Okay. Oh, gave it to me. Lovely. Who tripped the breaker? How did they do?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'ma bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and it hit it?
Maybe they used the remote control.
They probably messed with the breaker. Does not have to be the breaker.
Yeah. Nope. Damn. I got too excited.
It looked like you're agreeing with her on that one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I thought she was saying that the power was overloaded. I didn't read. I should have read more. Wee, 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 wee. Okay. Maybe they call it the power surge. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I don't want to agree with you. Okay.
Consent.
Yay.
Why don't you want to agree with her?
I'm still mad at her.
That's my hero.
You could be mad at her and still agree with her.
Mad at her. It's just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. That's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, they were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout. I'm sure Kazuichi is going to refute that, and I'm gonna have to point out that the ACs were on a timer. Oh!
That was me!
You're not Kazuichi! The mechanic?
I was shitting so I know what's going on.
Hold on a second. Let me speak too. I just want to argue.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Or why? What do you mean that's inexcusable? AC timer, give me the AC timer! Thank you. These daggers look weird, by the way. Why are they so
That's why I thought they were swords.
They're
Oh
sheath.
god, I can't read these.
No,
okay.
don't bother.
They're all sideways.
And they're being cut repeatedly.
Combo breaker. Because people were in the dining hall. Doesn't mean they're not a suspect. Oh, shoot! I can't read them! I don't... What? Oh, there's only one. Okay, there's only one. Okay, so that's what I was supposed to... Okay.
I'm glad there's a halfway point through these.
Okay, we're back here. My head is sideways now, by the way. Because this game is mean.
Mm-hmm.
My neck!
Not bad. Nope.
Wow! Nope. I had the same thought, Cav, but no.
I got carried away. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
The irons are just one reason for the blackout, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was the air conditioners in the dining hall and the office.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Hamhams died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
So here's my thing. We were all in the dining hall leading up to that point, and the irons weren't on when we went to the storage room earlier, which means the only person who could have turned them on is Teruteru. He's the only person who's not accounted for the moment the air conditioners go off.
And I am agreeing with you on that.
Get your gross, pudgy ass. Sorry. Potato Man out of the kitchen.
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably. I love that I got to say it.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, Even if Peko was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably, Miss Sonia, not you too.
Well, why can't I say it?
Well, regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun.
Oh, the last Dawn cut out.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! He deserves to die 1,000 deaths! 1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know? Shut up, you guys! Just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what. Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Yeah, if anyone here has a crush on Peko, it's this one. By the way, anyway. Oh, her hair!
Oh, wibbly.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
You know you die if we don't, right?
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
I love Nagito, but you need to stop pulling out one-liners like this, man. Oh, it's so weird. Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Why is he talking like this? This is so weird!
It's talking like he has figured it out.
It's talking like he's Monokuma. You know, or if he's like a weird repeating actor in what we know is the TV show of Danganronpa.
I'm actually Junko's twin brother.
Triplet.
Bunko.
Triplet brother. Actually, you know what? Junko does have gray eyes. Anyway.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you? See, okay, it's not just me.
Yeah, as long as they're acknowledging it in game too.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you've been saying this whole time there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
That is,
Huh?
you know, that a saying like that to me just is like, yeah, we're gonna after we've solved this, we're gonna come back to you, Monokuma.
After these messages.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
Oh, I don't like the pose change.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
No, they were off. We were in there. Together.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What is this? I don't like the switch.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we've been arguing for an hour?
Unfortunately, it's the truth.
Monomi's like shaking in anger in the background.
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we should all do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean, are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this? There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Needs to. Please take me home already.
Wanna go home and eat candy?
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Nice.
That's wrong.
Nice pose.
Jesus, what the hell happened to all of you guys?
Also, Chiaki's boob 3/4 profile.
Mhm.
She's packing more than it looked.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, hold on, 1 second. Looks his shirt. Yeah, no, they're pretty stacked.
Hmm.
Oh
Did you say something?
my god, are you secretly nuts?
Cause we've already found a clue that might point out who the killer is. A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about the suspicious person, I think.
I see. Didn't care to tell me? What's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
The knife was not the murder weapon.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean, before that.
Before? Yeah, how'd they get the knife in the first place? That's very valid. What is this? I love this, just simplicity.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Yeah.
Does look like that for sure.
Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark. Then we're sussing Nagito again.
Diagram of where everyone is standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I
Using
thought.
the cord.
How they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown. It's either me or Nagito, which is unfortunate. Okay, but... No, we need to ask Gundham how he got his earring back. Oh no! Wah! These are the wrong points! The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Oh, I see what we mean with the to navigate to the spot selection. What the fuck is this? Huh?
What did they use to get there?
Yeah. Oh, me and my ahoge. We have discovered something. The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to the table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
They used the power cord. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to the table using the cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the paint to find the knife. But that's not... Okay. And there's only one person who... Oh, that's not me. Gavino.
This.
Yeah, alright.
Oh no!
Chiaki.
I can't read.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were continuing to talk, so I was like, because, like, you know, you did that. Anyways. And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
The only person here. But that's not right! That's not... But no, I don't actually think it's him! I'm just picking him based on the diagram.
I mean, he's the one that was here all day. He could have set everything up.
But the stabby! But the skewer! Nagito. It was you, wasn't it? Or is it that he intended to commit a murder, but didn't actually do the murder?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
Ow, my hand. 1 second. I want to get through this part of the dialogue if everyone's got like another 20...
I think we're getting close to the halfway point, right, Gav?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the weird revelation that Nagito didn't do it, and then we're gonna move on from there, I assume.
Yeah.
Dangly ropes. But that's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
So that's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
So seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after the another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Oh, could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the
I
table?
forgot he also was the one who did the drawing for the cleaning duty. That's not great.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen.
You go to the trouble of preparing this. Just what did you think would happen? Yeah, phrasing.
Whoever draws a chopstick with red mark and I will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair? Oops, it was me.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? Just a quick heads up. Yeah, if we keep going for the next few minutes, we could probably get to the halfway point.
Okay, there's like an actual halfway point. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
His behavior earlier proved he was suspicious.
Yeah. If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan, too.
You got us to lower our guard and try to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you motherfucker?
Damn.
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
I got a shit.
Oh god, that face. The hell? Explain! Genocide Jack, is that you?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Huh? No, I don't want to go for closer to the face. Jesus Christ. At that moment, Nagito became Naruto Uzumaki for some reason.
Believe it.
The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. Was he not human? As if hope and despair had been cruelly mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Sussy.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now? Can I trade spots with somebody?
But
Me too.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table, and, well, you all saw how that played out.
But we would have heard all that. We did hear him say ow.
Yeah, we heard. Yeah, he said ow. We didn't hear a scuffle, and there's no blood. Like if you stab someone that close,
Yeah, there'd
you
be
are
blood
going
on
to get
him.
blood on you.
And he'd have glow-in-the-dark paint on his hands.
Yeah.
Dude.
You might be over CSIing it, but
But with the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
just stop it already. Seriously, what the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us the entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything.
Are you a neat?
The ultimate need.
Except I'm in school, motherfuckers. I can't be a NEET. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap, he's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets! Be
My
gone,
real
switch
name
places
is
with me!
Yuya.
What? There were so many. He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me. What?
What?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
I insulted it right in front of him.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
Millimeters. 5 millimeters. It's not that big, right? 5 millimeters is like
No, 5
half a
millimeters is
centimeter.
tiny.
Half a centimeter. That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
No, that's a spoon.
Well, I bet if that was, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me, Nagito was the one who said, Nagito was the one,
Who suggested?
Yeah, Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs.
And the irons were in there.
And I can't turn on the irons if Peko's in there.
When did he leave to turn them on?
I think he.
I
Put
think they
them
were
on
already on. and
already.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't want her to see that they were on and unplug them, thus ruining the plan.
Okay.
And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. You stayed in there for a long time. I think it'd be bad for your health.
In that case, why don't you go, you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarded in the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
He's the ultimate unlucky.
He's the ultimate lucky. So he won the drawing.
No, isn't he the unlucky student?
No, he's
No,
the ultimate
he's lucky. He won the same drawing that
Oh.
Makoto won the year before.
I just thought
Well,
I thought he called
I don't know if
himself.
it's the year
I
before,
thought he
but-
called himself the unlucky student.
He might have called himself the unlucky
I thought
student.
Nagito
but
called himself the ultimate unlucky student
Yeah.
before.
He's definitely
Not
the
Nagito, I
lucky.
meant Makoto.
Yeah.
I don't think Nagito said it though.
Okay, you're the ultimate lucky student. Then did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm left with a red mark? Haha, for someone
Nope.
called the ultimate lucky Oh, sorry.
Called the ultimate lucky student. You don't seem very lucky right now. Yeah. Okay.
I think I did that last time too.
I think so.
Just a
At the
perfect
time.
reenactment.
Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Nuts. Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
Oh, wow.
That was my only motivation.
You're not making sense.
It's fine. Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma!
Did she go from Mono-chan?
She calls him Monokuma-chan. yeah.
Mono-chan!
Please, wait! I did the autopsy! Know the truth! God damn it! Okay, sorry.
Beacon, what the hell? Such language.
You're standing up for yourself? Huh?
Yes.
The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
Yeah, what are you saying? He already confessed, hasn't he?
You shut up.
Did he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me wanna puke.
Sorry. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say? You impudent little wretch.
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable.
This is why we like.
Thank you.
This is why we like Gundam.
However, I won't allow it to end with me at play. Now then, let's lift the curtain for a bloody spectacle!
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these, so think of them as obstacles. Time your truth bullets right so they won't get interrupted by white noise. If the difficulty is set you down, they won't appear at all. Okay, no meaning whatsoever. You won't be able to shoot down white noise, that will be explained later. Your servant. Okay. Damn it all. We want Mikan's autopsy results.
Yes.
Autopsy. We're not gonna talk about that. I can't say autopsy.
I think it's a little strange that
Oh, they're all talking over
The
her.
killer is so obviously Nagito.
He's already confessed.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
That. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch.
And let's prepare to cast our votes.
There was no static.
Because we're on
Well,
gentle.
Yeah.
Did we set it to that? Okay.
Yeah, because you said like.
Right,
you
I
didn't
was
really
like,
care
you know,
about
I don't
the
want.
video.
I care about the plot. I don't really care about doing
We
every
have a-
single minigame.
Yeah,
We're
totally
here on
fair.
this for the story, which is fair.
Hit it. Give me the upper.
Let the girl talk.
Yeah. The knife wasn't the murder weapon. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
You dingus.
Yeah, you dingus.
You ding dinguses.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious a knife was a murder weapon.
Based on the entry wound on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Whoa!
Not a warehouse! Also, you don't want me to sell me. Oh,
I'm the
I don't think that matters to him.
Yeah.
Why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is a murder weapon, we can't assume I'm the killer?
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Did you hear what I just said?
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry!
Hey, Nagito, are you still hiding something?
Hiding.
Like during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
He went to go kill him and he was already dead.
Did they make out under the table?
I think he went to go kill him and he was already dead. And then he like panicked. Yes. My name is Celestia Ludenberg.
Yeah!
Oh, amazing.
Let's see how
Hello, Celestia
Ludenberg!
Welcome.
Yeah,
Hey,
Ibuki is
princess.
great.
Mm-hmm. No, we know. We know.
Who
We know.
knows?
No backseat.
After all this.
rhythm chat?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Carl?
Jeez, the moment that your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Think. Brain blast! Ah, if you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know.
Steak.
Huh? Whose life is at stake? Steak.
Seriously, how long is it going to take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor, despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. That can't be it. There's gotta be a way to find out what happened in the dark. Wait, huh? That is not where I thought this was going. Oh, Ibuki. Yeah.
Ibuki's account.
Even if we couldn't see what happened, I'm pretty sure someone heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For real?
Don't act so surprised.
You're a clown.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout. We're not reading these again.
Okay.
We gotta go.
Skip on through.
Yeah.
Ow.
This should be the last thing before the break.
There's such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
They are all better than
I
yours.
cannot.
100%. I read the line and I agree.
You've got me deep with your knife of truth.
But I love that Ibuki's the kind of bro who doesn't let anything get to her.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
Oh, what's going on here? This is an out.
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
Oh!
Nag.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grabbed the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
But he... So I was right, he planned to, but did not actually succeed at the murdering.
No, and my thoughts right now, Byakuya was not the intended murder victim.
Yeah, probably not. He just wanted to kill somebody. Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could grab it? Which would explain why the tape and, like, the knife was so, like... It's, like, dangling.
Mhm.
It sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said once more. Ow, what the hell is going on here? Ow. Ow. Yeah. Oh, they should be. Did my thing not go off? Why do the head pats not work?
Head bats.
They're supposed to work. Huh? Oh, well, that's something I have to look into. The head pats are supposed to be automatic now. Now that I think about it, that sounds exactly like what happened. That sounds like exactly what happened. English.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on. Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that, even I don't know. You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
No, we're not. Who had access to the skewers, man?
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Meaningless. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? There's no way I could say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about the guy. I didn't know his true character.
Can you be yandere for 15 people?
Maybe? Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe. We need to find Byakuya's killer. Because if we don't, we're gonna die. Fade to black. Suspended, because you fucking lied about it. Now we have to think about it all over again.
Oh no. Are we able to save here?
Oh, does it? Well, I mean, we can save when it resumes too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking I'm about to do a back and forth here.
I can swap in if you want.
No, it's good. Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, we tried to try out Guess the Killer Challenge. Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have to put their save data will have their save data melt away like butter.
Okay. It was Byakuya. He was the one that killed.
So the answer is yes, we can save it here.
Nice.
But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you gonna do?
Hey.
Best button. Continue on. B guess the killer.
What is B?
Maybe click on the
Escape?
B symbol in the words with the left mouse button.
No. B. No. Huh?
I don't think you can actually click on it.
I think the joke is that you either play with controller or you play with mouse and keyboard, but you can't play with both. So you have to just deal.
Maybe press B on the keyboard.
I would assume that if you were playing with a controller, it would say B to continue on and left mouse to guess the killer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's...
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Kidding! You can't make a choice. There's no way you should be able to guess who the killer is.
I will fight you.
Unless you played the game before.
I will fight you, little bear.
Yeah! And, of course, there's no $10 billion either. Villain! You're truly a villain!
None you.
Idiots. The two of them. Just idiots.
Idiots. Just idiots. Alright. So we're stopping here.
They play Abbott Costello, but they're both Abbott.
We're stopping here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye! Did anything happen during the trial? Okay. No.
You don't walk during the trial.
You really should, though. It's an important stretch.
That was a fucking ride, wasn't it?
We should be able to get this one wrapped up
Next time, yeah.
next time, yeah. I will say, I believe this is the shortest one.